You do like a shoot with just, maybe you're just sitting there on the couch with your cock and balls hanging out?
Are you offering? Because I would take the job.
So you would do that. So that's something that you would do. You don't care about showing any nudity or anything like that.
I probably would. It depends on, obviously, what is this being used for. But I entertain all offers because it is the actor's life. I'm not Diamond Jim, I'm not cashing $1 million checks every day.
Yeah.
I have this dream and this goal. I work really hard to support it. So when opportunities do come up for financial gain, I am absolutely open to it.
Tell me about your personal life for a second. You seem like you're very sexual.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Is that true? I mean, here you are, you're showing because you made a lot of innuendos. You made an innuendo about that, the cucumber sitting there, that you want to maybe take some nude photos. Tell me about that. Are you someone that has to have sex every day, once a week? What is it with you and your boyfriend?
I would say that I don't want to confuse my sexual humor and my kind of jokes and innuendos to mean that I'm some kind of nympho, but I'm a sexually charged person, and I'm young, I'm in New York City, I grew up very isolated, my best friend was basically a goat on a farm, not that we were involved, Joe, but I swear, but sure, there are a lot of people that kind of throw themselves at me because I'm just very outspoken.
What do you mean throw yourself? What do you mean throw them? What do you mean throw themselves at you?
Well, I'm just maybe because of the kind of work that I do, that I'm just in the swim of all these people in the city, and there's.
But what do you mean by that? With throwing at you, like sexually, they want you?
Yeah. Not that I'm like a stud or anything, but
you can get ass. If you want to get ass, you can get ass.
Yes, you could say that. I'm going to make a bumper sticker out of that, actually. I like that.
Now, when did you, quote unquote, come out of the closet?
Sure. I came out to my parents and friends when I was in high school, probably when I was about 16. But this is a part of my life that a lot of people who follow me now don't even know about, but I was a rap artist, kind of like a hardcore underground rap artist for about 10 years of my life.
Really?
Up until I started acting, pretty much.
Can you rhyme?
Oh, yeah, dog.
You can?
I don't really do it anymore, but that was the focus of my life for so long, and I thought that was going to be my career. I thought, this is where I'm headed, and it turned out that...
The gay Jew rapper.
Well, at the time, I was kind of in the closet, and that was the last barrier that I broke through.
Wait a second. What do you mean? Wait. You were doing rapping for 10 years. You came out of the closet when you were 16. You were rapping from 6 to 16 years old?
No. Well, let me get the timeline right, because it's hard to, unpack it all. But even though I came out to a lot of people in high school, as far as the guys that I was rapping with and the community that we were in, I was still in the closet. And it was a select group of people that really knew the real me. And it was difficult. I was...
Why difficult? Was it because you were talking about fucking girls and you really didn't want to fuck a girl?
Not that I didn't want to, because I do like girls, I'm more inclined towards guys. And it was tough. I felt like I was being contradictory. There were even instances where we were kind of, gay bashing, and not hardcore, not with hate, but, in hip-hop, people casually throwing different words around, and
faggot or this and that.
Yeah, exactly. And we were guilty of that. And maybe it was also because it was kind of a defense mechanism.
But
the rap world is so homophobic, Joe. I mean,
I listen to hip hop, and I understand that 100%.
Yeah.
What about now? when you're doing this and you're contradicting things and stuff like that, were you sexually active with a male yet, or did you just in your mind think that you were gay?
I was active with some different kids at my high school.
Really?
And I kept the world separate, even though it was killing me. And that was part of why I was such a mess with drugs and drinking, and my eating was out of control. It was a very unhealthy lifestyle. And part of that was stemming from the depression and the anxiety that came from living this secret life.
Tell me about that. What happened what was the turning point that you said, hey, listen, I can't be hiding this anymore. I want to be who I am and really, thrive off of what I believe in. What was the turning point?
There was a tragic circumstance that brought a lot of this about, and I'm happy to talk about it because it is so important in my life, and I am so grateful to my friend Lindsay, who passed away, and he took his own life, and this was about 6 years ago, right when the band ended. The band maybe ended as a result of this situation, and when I started acting, because he was my best friend, he knew about the whole situation with me not being fully who I am, with me showing this face to the world that was not authentic. And he told me, basically in his parting words, Keith, you should just come out fully. You should show the world who you are, be who you are, because you deserve to be happy. You deserve to live a genuine life and be 100% on point. And I took those words with me, and that's when I changed my Facebook,
What do you mean you changed your
status.
Facebook? Status about what? How would you change your Facebook status?
Well, like your orientation. I just said, hey, I'm making this public now. I put it online. I told everybody that, like my rap partner at the time.
So you came out of the closet on Facebook. That
in a way,
you used that as almost as a medium to come out of the closet. Tell me about the reaction to people that had no clue at all.
People were overwhelmingly supportive of that, and the few people that had a problem with it, I was like, well, fuck off.
Absolutely. That's the easiest way to weed out people that are not supporting you.
Exactly. Part of it is opening. It's easier now in the time that we live in. Even when I was a kid, when I was 10 years old and thinking that I'm gay, what is going on, it was even more difficult in the 90s.
Tell me about that right there. Hold on a second. 10 years old. What the hell's going on? Tell me about take me to that mindset. What do you mean by that?
When I was a kid and I am over at my friend's house and we're swimming in the pool and I'm looking at the bodies of the other boys and I'm somehow feeling some kind of desire or thinking like, I want to, the things I would see in movies were always a man and a woman. So you tend to wonder, is there something, why am I wasn't filled with self-hate or anything. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I was not tortured by it. But
you were confused.
I was like, I'm different. I think I'm different. And I was always very acutely aware of that. And I didn't get the chance to act on it until years later. But, yeah, I knew that I was not like all of my friends. The things that they would talk about, the way that they would talk about.
Oh, I love look at these girls' tits. I want to fuck this girl. I want to do that. And you're sitting
like,
there.
Yeah. I'd be like, yeah, sure, she's hot, but what about you? You know what I mean? Like,
Did you
have
ever
a brother?
Have you ever had sex with a girl?
Sure. Oh yeah, absolutely.
How many girls have you had sex with?
Probably 4 or 5.
Keith, if people wanted to follow you on like Instagram, Snapchat, what's your handle? How would they be able to do that?
Sure. So y'all follow me on Twitter. It's at RealKMac, Keith Mackler, so RealKMac. My Twitter mostly exists just to retweet things from my friends because I'm not a huge social media guy. I use Facebook just for...
It's Keith Mackler, right? And when you do, give that Twitter handle again, because I didn't hear it really that well.
Oh, yes, sir. It is at RealKMac on Twitter, short for Keith Mackler, K-M-A-C-K.
Gotcha. And what about Instagram? You're not on Instagram at all?
It's funny because I never set up an Instagram account, but somehow I have one, and I have like hundreds of followers. And
I don't know why you wouldn't. Like when you're on set, I would take pictures on set and everything and keep like a diary of that and have people follow you that way. Anything that could help. Listen, man, if you're going to be in acting, this is my opinion. If you're in acting, every part of social media would only benefit you if you, of course, use the right way, not if you're using dick pics and stuff like that. But anything, any of that stuff for people to follow you, see what you're doing. I don't know. I would assume that it could only help, not hurt.
That's a good point, and I think I am going to set one up, and maybe my first Instagram will be promoting this interview because it's true, man. It's really true. I need to step it up in a few ways. I've been so busy working and looking for work, and I'm constantly.
Yeah, sometimes you get caught up that you don't realize, okay, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
I'm so busy looking, but there's other opportunities out there. Listen, Keith, man, I love having you on, and anytime you want to come back on, give us an update of what shows you might be on. Just, hit me up and let's talk about it, all right?
I'd love to do it, man. This has been so cool. Thank you.
All right, Keith, you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, my brother. Take it easy.
Take care, brother.
Peace, man.
Bye.
This is Joe Kozo live here, and I'm on the good foot with Crazy Robin.
All right, so that's Keith from New York City doing his thing as an actor. It's so interesting to me to hear how gay people are with each other in the privacy of their own home together. Do they cuddle? Who snuggles who? Who's the spooner? Do you spoon or are you the spoonee? There's so many different things that interest me. Who puts who? Who's going to grab the cock first? Who grabs the fucking cock first to make a move? Now, does the other guy say, no, not right now? I mean, what guy's saying, no, right now? I'm not into it. I don't know. I find it so fascinating. Like when you guys are laying on the couch, gay guys are laying on the couch together and they're watching TV together. Who cuddles under whose chest? Does it depend on who's big and who's not? And I don't know. It's fucking crazy. It really is. It's not crazy in a bad way. Not in the least. It's just something when, it's two guys and now you put them in an environment and I feel like one of them has to act like the girl. No. I know what Keith said about the chopsticks, and it was a great analogy, by the way, by him. Great analogy. I just don't know how much that works in a gay relationship. Again, like I said, it's just fascinating to me who does what. And do you have to even single it out like that? I don't know. I really don't. How do you know? I do know this, though. Today's show has been brought to you by the law offices of David Kaufman. David is a personal injury attorney. He handles all different types of cases. Car accidents, animal attacks, car crashes, anything. Okay? And what David always says is this: if you are in a car accident or any type of incident that happens, always document it. 1, immediately call the police. 2, don't give any recorded statements. And 3, take plenty of pictures. David's phone number is area code 631-388-7172. He also does civil suits, harassment suits. All consultations are free. His phone number again is area code 631-388-7172. Again, the law offices of David Kaufman. And with that being said, April 17th, here we go. If you want to be on the show, email me, joe@thejoekozoshow.com. Also, write a review on iTunes. And enjoy the day, man. Spring is here. The weather is great. I'm trying to get back on the good foot, baby. I have to do it mentally. Hopefully tomorrow I have done it. Because I'm going right down the tubes mentally with my diet. It's the truth. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.
Hey, this is Crazy Robin. Thanks for everybody for listening to the show.